Who is the biggest threat to the 49ers in the AFC, which is a stronger conference, straight up?
It's no doubt it's the Chiefs. I mean, come on. Against the Chiefs, Chris Jones looks like Mean Joe Green and like Aaron Donald and Reggie White all built into one. And against the Niners. And against the Niners, Mahomes looks like Montana and Favre mixed together. And Andy Reid looks like Walsh and every great offensive coach. I mean, Reid toyed with the Niners. I mean, let's be honest in that game. I mean, he toyed with them. He said, "Oh, you want to go gadgety, gimmicky, and here's a little McCole Hardman in your grill. Let's see if you can handle it." And
DeMeco Ryans is the hot defensive coordinator in the league. Watch this. Oh, Nick Bosa's the defensive player of the year. Watch this. He made those guys look inept. He did.
Yeah.
He really.
I mean, the Chiefs are their daddy until proven otherwise. I mean, they got to get.
And Andy Reid with 2 weeks to prepare. Ooh, you don't want that. You don't want. They gotta
get. I mean. Yeah, at some point, I mean, my vision of the 49ers winning the Super Bowl sees somebody else beating the Chiefs. I don't actually see the 49ers beating the Chiefs. I think I'm just hoping that somebody else will get them because they seem to play bad against other teams, but Bolton and Gay were just looked like the fastest linebackers of all time in that matchup. And every Chief receiver had about 5 yards of separation, and it was Mahomes playing 7-on-7.
What's interesting about the Chiefs is it seems like they don't match up well, particularly with Cincinnati.
Right.
And so Cincinnati could take out Kansas City, and I feel like the Niners match up extremely well with Cincinnati because to beat the Niners, you need a quarterback who's very athletic, in my opinion. And, Joe Burrow is really good, but he's a sack waiting to happen. He gets sacked. I mean, he's gotten sacked like 1,000,000 times since he's into the league. So he's not making Nick Bosa miss. And I think when they play the Niners, that's 5-6 sacks just guaranteed. So that's an interesting thing. If the Niners get Cincinnati, I like the Niners in that. But to me, the biggest threat to the Niners in the AFC is Buffalo. And I also agree that Kansas City is a huge threat. But Buffalo has a way better defense than Kansas City. Way better defense. The number 2 defense in the league in terms of points allowed. And the difference is, look, Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback I've ever seen in person. And he can we've seen him dissect the Niners multiple times. 3 times. But if the Niners defense has an Achilles heel beyond the secondary, which Josh Allen can exploit, it's also the scrambling quarterback. And he might be the ultimate scrambling quarterback other than Lamar. It might be him because he can actually throw too. So, I don't know. I feel like Josh Allen is a tough matchup for the 49ers. And if they can't keep him in the pocket, he could run for 100 yards and really burn them. So that's an interesting team, Buffalo.
They're more than interesting. I mean, I think the number one problem the Niners have is when a quarterback breaks contain. Forget scrambles, just breaks contain, extends the play, and has a vibe with their receiver. We got
a two-way go. He's a run-pass option.
Well, like McLaurin burned him with ease this last time, and
Dotson.
Diggs is better than McLaurin, and then he's got Isaiah McKenzie, who's also fast, and Gabe Davis, who's damn good as well. So I mean, they got guys, and then Knox is a really athletic tight end for sure, and they've got a pretty good offensive line. So that's I guess my only question with Buffalo is it seems like their red zone, they've got some issues in the red zone, and then I think their front. I mean, I like their front, but to me it's Ed Oliver who you combo block. And then I feel like the Niners could handle the rest of those guys. Shaq Lawson, Daquan Jones, who used to be in a couple spots, like Carolina, maybe Tampa. Greg Rousseau, the Hurricane. I just think
Von Miller's on IR, right?
What's that?
Von Miller's on IR.
Boogie Basham's been hurt recently. So, I mean, I just think that the Niner, you can combo block Ed Oliver, and I think handle their defensive line. So, I don't know. I mean, I've seen Buffalo. To me, Josh Allen is just spectacular. I mean, I can't. He just breaks contain. He's 6'6". Guy's got a gun. He's just super clutch gamer. I mean, he's just awesome.
He's the one mobile quarterback you don't worry about. It's like when he's running, to me, you're more concerned about the defensive players. When there's a collision, you're like, oh my God, is that defensive back okay? Like I never felt that way about any quarterback ever. He runs over people. I've never seen a quarterback do that. Even Cam, I've never seen a quarterback do that.
I mean, not only that, he just throws these lasers and he's gutsy. And where was the accuracy issues he had at Wyoming? Where's the accuracy issues he had his rookie year? I mean, the guy's now very accurate. And he also, like, every game I watched with him or with Mahomes, I always feel like they're going to win. I always feel like the entire game, you always feel like, no, but Josh Allen will come back, Mahomes will come back. They're like in their own category right now.